say, see you wicked.
Yeah, I've had some pretty good fuck ups in my day, but that branch hit the key on the side of it, and I'm fucking stuck, and I can't get the fuck down.
The fuck you doing here, nigga? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
Johnny was feeling horny, so he went to a call girl on the street and asked, "How much do you charge?" The call girl said, $500 for the evening. Johnny said, "Well, if I pay you $500, you will have to do it under my rules." The call girl said, "That's fine." So Johnny took her home and told her that they would close all the blinds and do it in the pitch dark. The call girl turned to him and said, "Honey, it's your money, so whatever you want is fine." They had sex, and Johnny told her to wait 10 minutes before they were to do it again. Then 10 minutes later, they did it again. After 6 times, he seemed to be getting stronger and stronger. "Johnny, you are the best lover I have ever had," she said. Then the man said, "Lady, I am not Johnny. He is outside selling your ass to all his friends for $200 a pop."
Many men wish death upon me.
A man is walking on a bridge when he sees a woman standing on the railing, clearly about to jump. He approaches the woman and says, "Hey lady, are you about to jump?" "Back off. If you come any closer, I'll do it," she replies. "Well, that's fine," he says. "But before you do, can I ask a favor? I'm very down bad currently. It's been a long time since I felt the touch of a woman, so if you're going to jump anyways, would you have sex with me first?" "Fuck off, you creep," the woman shouts back. "Fine," the man says. "I'll just go wait at the bottom." There was a gunman who charged $10,000 per shot. A guy comes up to him at a bar and asks, "Are you the guy who charges $10,000 for a shot?" "Yep," says the gunman. "What if you miss?" The gunman looks at the guy and says with a deadly serious tone, "I never miss." Then the boyfriend says, "Okay, well, I've got $20,000. I just found out my girlfriend is cheating on me with my best friend. They're at the motel together right now." "Let's go," says the gunman. So they drive to the store across the street from the motel and climb up on the roof. The gunman takes out his rifle and attaches the scope. The boyfriend says, "I want you to shoot my girlfriend in the head, and I want you to blow his dick off." The gunman looks through his scope. He keeps staring for several minutes, not taking the shot. "Well, what are you waiting for?" the boyfriend asks. "Just hold on a minute," says the gunman. "I might be able to save you 10 grand. Billy's teacher is warned at the beginning of the school year not to ever make a bet with Billy unless she is absolutely sure she will win it. One day in class, Billy raises his hand and says, "Teacher, I'll bet you $50 I can guess what color your underwear is." She replies, "Okay, meet me after class and we'll settle it." But before class ends, she goes to the restroom and removes her underwear. After class is over and the students clear out, Billy makes his guess. "Blue." "Nope. You got it wrong," she says, as she lifts her skirt to reveal she isn't wearing any underwear. "Well, come with me out to my dad's car. He's waiting for me and I'll get you the money." She follows him out. When they get to the car, she informs his dad that he got the bet wrong and that she showed Billy that she wasn't wearing any underwear. His dad exclaims, "That motherfucker! He bet me $100 he'd see your cat before the end of the day." I was just about to go to bed when I heard crashing coming from my garage. Then I heard voices. 3 men had broken into my house. Scared, I called the police. The dispatcher replied, "We can send an officer, but due to it being Valentine's night, all our officers are currently responding to an unusually large number of incidents." I came up with a great idea and smirked. I replied, "No problem, I'll take care of it, sir," and hung up. 1 minute later, I went back to the phone and called the police department again. "Hello, sir, I called you a minute ago about the thieves in my house. You can relax now because I took care of them by shooting them all." The dispatcher replied in a panicked voice, "Did they do anything to threaten you?" I replied, "No, I just don't want my stuff being stolen." "Sir, you can't do that, that's illegal," he replied. Within minutes, 3 squad cars, an armed response unit, and an ambulance were at the scene. Of course, the police caught the burglars red-handed. One of the cops asked me, "I thought you said that you shot them?" I replied, "I thought you said there were no officers available." A British man was traveling on a crowded bus, so he started searching for an empty seat. The only available seat was next to an old American lady, and it was being used by her little dog. The guy asked, "Ma'am, may I sit here?" The American woman replied, "You are very rude. Can't you see my little Daisy is using that seat?" He walked away and started searching for a seat once again, but he couldn't find one. So he returned to the American woman and politely said, "Please, ma'am, may I sit here? I'm very tired." The American woman angrily responded, "Not only are you rude, but you are also very arrogant." Without another word, he picked up the little dog, tossed it out the window, and sat down on the empty seat. The woman started screaming and demanded that someone punish the guy. The woman's husband stood up and said, "You know, sir, you British always do the wrong thing. You eat with the fork in the wrong hand, drive on the wrong side of the road, and now you've thrown the wrong bitch out the window."
Blonde calls her boyfriend and says, "Please come over here and help me. I have a killer jigsaw puzzle and I can't figure out how to get started." Friend decides to go over and help with the puzzle. She lets him in and shows him where she has the puzzle spread all over the table. He studies the pieces for a moment, then looks at the box, then turns to her and says, "First of all, no matter what we do, we're not going to be able to assemble."
When I drive, it seems like it stutters and it makes a weird noise.
So yeah, I mean, we do service vehicles. Our diagnostic starts off at $100, and we go from there. If it's something you want to bring in, Thursday would probably be my availability for a diag.
Okay, but there's more than just that though. It's that, and also for some reason it violently shakes, and it only does that when I get fill it up with gas.
Wait, what, sir?
It only violently shakes when I fill it up with gas.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, depending on what we find, we can pretty much just go from there. I mean, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to tell you if we can fix it or not until we actually start checking it. Hello?
Yeah.
Bueno, amigas, y como consejo de fin de año. ¡Ay, ay, fue la gran puta! ¡Ay, le iba a dar un consejo de fin de año! Que no se pongan zapatos que les chismen, perro estúpido.
Well, that's first time. Everything you leave. So, how much about in there? Yo, bro, just cut my hair, bro. Shut up and cut my hair. Let's talk about nothing. Last night, crazy bomber clap, yeah, again. Cut my hair, bro. Stop, like, I just want a haircut, bro. I look bad, bro. Bomber clap last night was crazy, yeah, again. Drink, smoke, everything. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids was fast as lightning.
Strength to do it.
I'm just trying to cut sponges. And they will not. What the fuck? It's magic. Like, please. Please go back into the box.
Which one is more important, family or money?
Of course, family.
If you have $10,000, how much would you give me?
All of my money.
If you have $1 million, how much would you give me?
All of my money.
If you have $825.75, how much would you give me?
Wait. Are you trying to take the money from my piggy bank? Do not take it.
I don't know what you heard about me.